Welcome to Hike Over the Hill. I am Jedi, coming to you from Appalachian Trail Preparation Headquarters, otherwise known as my basement, in the thriving metropolis of Rochester, New York, as always. Someday I'm going to get tired of saying that. I wanted to shoot this episode because Houston, we don't have a problem. Houston, the Eagle has landed. Or maybe the Eagle is about to land or it's preparing to land, but all systems are go. We have a green light. What I'm trying to say is my Appalachian Trail trip is now officially going to happen. Now, I know you're probably saying to yourself, what are you talking about? You've been shooting videos and posting them for weeks now, actually a couple months probably, and you're only now saying it's a go? Okay, so I should explain a little bit. When I first got this crazy idea, I knew that there was a lot of things that had to happen logistically in order for me to be able to pull this off. And I made a huge list of those things and, what had to happen, when it had to happen by, and so on. And did I have to do something, or was it out of my control? Like the pandemic. Is the pandemic going to be under control? Is the trail going to be open? Are the privies going to be open? That would be bad if you don't have privies. Are the hostels going to be open? Will I be able to resupply on the trail? So the pandemic was a thing that was at the forefront of my mind. And there were lots of other things. I won't go into all of them, but I've talked about some of them on other episodes. Things like my wife getting her bonus, me being able to raise enough money by selling my Star Wars collection so that I had a budget for the trip. Various things I had to do around the house. We have a bunch of things that need replacing, repairing. I had to sell my riding lawnmower to buy a push lawnmower. I think I mentioned that in another episode for my wife, so she can take care of the lawn while I'm gone. Just a little thing. Put all the bills on auto pay. Just all these things you don't think about until you say, geez, if I'm not here, what's going to happen, right? What do I normally do when I'm here, and what's not going to get done when I'm not here? And what do I have to do ahead of time? What do I have to set in motion now? What do I have to automate? What do I have to teach my wife how to do, and so on? What kind of instructions do I have to leave her and all that? There are little things like our security system. Well, if our security alarm, our house alarm goes off, they contact me first. Well, I have to change that, so they contact her first. So all these little things like that. So I had that huge list, and I knew that I couldn't wait until everything was done before I could start getting ready. I knew I had to start getting ready then and there, because you need as much time to get ready for an Appalachian Trail thru hike as possible if you want to have any hope of completing it successfully. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why some people fail. You don't wake up one day and say, hey, why don't we go hike the Appalachian Trail starting next week? Well, yeah, we'll go to REI, get all the stuff we need, and then we'll head out the next day. No. Anyone who does that is either stupid, incredibly lucky if they actually finish, or they wind up in that 75 to 80% failure rate of people who don't finish. So in my opinion, you need a minimum of 6 months to prepare, probably more like a year if you really want to do it right and you really want to hammer out all the details. And I've heard of people taking 2 years, spending 2 years plotting out their Appalachian Trail thru hike and researching it and just getting themselves familiar and buying the gear and testing the gear and going camping with the gear and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and buying new gear. Okay, that didn't work. I got to buy something else. And believe me, I've bought and rebought gear probably 3 times over at this point, and I'm still rethinking things and buying new things. So there's a lot to go into it, and I had to act like it was going to happen. I had to get myself in that mindset. This is going to happen, even though there are things that are out of my control that could completely sabotage it. I want to still move forward as though it's going to happen. I'm going to start the process. And then if something sabotages it, okay, at least I tried, and maybe I could try again next year. But I'm happy to say I am now officially a go. All systems are go. I have a green light. Houston, you're clear to land the Eagle. So 3 weeks from tomorrow, I set foot on the Appalachian Trail, starting at Rockfish Gap in Virginia. That's at the southern end of the Shenandoah National Park. It's near Waynesboro, Virginia. It's between Waynesboro and Charlottesville, I think, Virginia. In any event, so that's rather intimidating. I mean, it's all fun and games when you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get ready for the Appalachian Trail, and hopefully all these things will work out so that I can actually go. Then when everything does go your way and you're like, oh, wait, it's really going to happen now? Oh boy. Oh no, now we're getting serious. Okay, and plus we're down at the 3-week mark now. I got the green light basically last weekend. The last piece of the puzzle fell into place last weekend. And then that's when I could go to my employer and submit my resignation, which I shot another video about that, which was the worst part of this whole process. But in any event, I just want to let you know I am green to go, green light. And I got 3 weeks, folks. Less than 3 weeks. We're leaving on Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Hopefully that's not a harbinger of things to come. But I will shoot some more videos between now and then, as much as I can. I've got a lot to do still. I've done a lot already, but I still got a lot to do. I think I can get it done in the amount of time I have. I just have to use every waking moment, my weekends, my evenings, and then I've got about a week off before I start out, between when I stop working and when I start. Well, actually, like 3 days. I'll have 3 days. I'll have the weekend. I got to work on the Monday, the 28th, and then I've got 3 days off where I can finalize all the stuff I need to finalize. So anyway, that's it. We are ready for takeoff, folks. So you will be seeing videos of me on the Appalachian Trail starting April 3rd. Not saying the videos will go up by then, but I'll start shooting them April 2nd, April 3rd when I get to Waynesboro. And I'll start posting them as soon as I get to a place where I have a Wi-Fi signal and I can upload videos. And you can follow along day by day with me. All right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the trail, or at least you'll be seeing me on the trail. All right? Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.